drinking my own pee. Someone's got to do something about the water situation.
You have taken from us to protect her in your bosom. May your heavenly domain prevent him from knowing hunger, cold, or pain. May he spend eternal life in the ultimate truth. We bid you farewell, Slavko Sedenik, husband, father,
I see something.
Let's dig this sucker a shallow grave.
You win, punk! Like the look of that. Nothing to see after all.
Hello.
Another of us has been taken. Karina was only 26 years old. The hand of justice.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous bullshit.
Great. Not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
Hey, watch where you're going. What a day. No freaking way I can do it. 5 years of learning and all for nothing.
Easy
I
money.
just have to get it right this time.
Easy enough.
Alberto needs to see I'm good enough.
What's your name, pal?
Basco.
What's the problem?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck there. I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
Hey, what's a craft master?
You're not from around here, right? Craftmasters are people who invent new technology, design innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat. Alberto's the Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent, but he's a real friggin' genius.
What's this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable dog leash, but he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. All my ideas are worthless. Now is my last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Stressed goats can give bitter milk.
Seriously? Goats get stressed?
Wouldn't you, if someone electrocuted you and then went for your crotch?
Oh, no. It's only a very small voltage. Won't do more than tickle them.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
I'm missing a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time. Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Nah, something much more interesting. You'll see. I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. As far as I know, they could be found in two places. One's an old hardware store on Fitzwilliam Place, near the water tower. Alberto says they'll be there for sure. But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures. You have to go there at night.
And the other option?
Whatever's left of military patrols. I know of one place south of Horseshoe, near the old electrical substation. Bandits roam in the area, so it's possible there's nothing left there. In which case you'll have to look for other patrol remains, or take a night trip to the store.
Looks like you're in luck after all. I have the parts you need on me.
Are you serious? That's just fantastic. Heaven must have sent you.
Here.
I don't know how to thank you. One more thing. Could you help me set up my show? My installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it. Meet me by the goat pen then, near the wall.
Someone's been stealing our water. Nobody's doing anything about it. Such a shame.
Howdy. It's nice to see a new face.
Hey, kid, aren't you that pilgrim? Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money? Listen, pilgrim, we can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What?
Julian, Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Devin says.
What? But I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from you. Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
You sure he didn't blame me after he started renting?
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles. When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I swear, I don't even sell water, damn it!
If you're lying, Julian, you're fucking toast.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
You sure? How do you store it?
I buy bottled.
There's no way it could become contaminated.
Not a chance. My supplier, Marco, always has clean water.
So, maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador, on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it, and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans, and can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
Fuck me. People will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
Hey, that's the pilgrim.
Shop elsewhere and be this let down. Huh? Pleased with your purchases.
Hey, that's the pilgrim.
wife was a nurse when this city was still called
Barney
Bazaar.
said if we lose control of the water, we'll be royally fucked. It'll all be over.
Barney knows Carl and Sophie won't let that happen.
And you seem to be doing just fine without doing something you like in the bazaar.
I craft and carry only the finest.
It just goes to show you, no one is safe.
Thank you for backing me up.
5 years ago,
Howdy.
everything
Nice
would
to
have
see a
been
new face.
simpler.
Why'd you say that?
I was trapped in a shop at Firecrackers. The fireworks got me.
Life during the March Massacre 12 years ago. Never trusted you.
When she said her mind to something.
Pilgrim, how's New Paris holding up? I have a cousin there.
Hey, I heard Carl talking about water restrictions last night. Know anything about it?
Things are getting out of control.
Do I know you?
My grandfather used to work as a miner in the quarries south of the old town. Those tunnels are teeming.
Everything all right, Aiden?
I wonder what the hell is going on at the Sentinel. This is PK's restricted access. Some say the renegades are about to
That's
attack.
a pilgrim.
Please, back off. You're making me uncomfortable.
Barney said if
Hey, Hangman. How's the neck?
Very funny.
Let me tell you something. If I were you, then I'd have wished for them to end me. Would you rather have needless deaths on your conscience?
I wish you didn't hang the innocent here.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it, Pilgrim? You didn't kill anyone, and you're free. Win-win.
Who's Barney?
Everyone knows Barney here.
I don't. Tell me.
I wouldn't bother yourself about Barney. He doesn't like nosy people. Liable to piss him off if he finds out. And you don't want that kind of trouble.
Now I definitely want to know more.
Okay. He's Sophie's younger brother. Some say he's crazy, but he's a pillar of the Bazaar. The PKs are afraid of him, and they should be. Barney is no one to fuck with.
She's seeing a piece. Heavens are gonna flip.
My pal Steve put on a biomarker.
you get out of
and
here,
hacked off an
please?
infected. 3 days later, he was gone.
You look familiar.
Yeah, the guy who almost got hanged.
Why worry? You're standing here, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Look, we had no choice. If you had turned like we thought you were gonna, it would have been a massacre.
I see. It was a risky situation. I get it.
So, we good?
We're good.
Man, I'm so thirsty.
You're a pilgrim, aren't you?
That's right. Do you hang people for that, too?
I just wanted to say that I was rooting for you.
Uh-huh. Thanks for standing up for me.
What? But I didn't... Ah, I get it. Sarcasm. Look, it's not that easy to go against the crowd.
Sure.
I know people are scared of pilgrims sometimes, but... Shit. You survived outside the walls. It had to be something.
Why are you just standing there?
I'm so thirsty.
I said, back off, you weirdo.
Listen, you moron. Back the fuck off or I'm gonna have to hurt you.
You know this city was a fishing village centuries ago? God, I would kill for sushi.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit rock bottom.
Got water for sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon.
Pilgrim, how's New Paris holding up? I have a cousin there.
You should have been
Not yet. I'm missing foil for the roof.
not the end of the world.
Filming me.
Space, please.
Do I know you?
I'll call the PKs if you don't leave me alone.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall.
Get away from me, you creep!
It's about the only time I smile. But then I see the goddamn UV lights.
This is a family-owned shop.
Great. I have to tell my kids no food tonight. Again.
My wares are top quality. The others, garbage.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
Water runs out, these are all gonna be fucked. PK civilian alike.
Look no further, young man.
Don't you have things to do? Move along, please.
Don't stay out too late.
Have you ever planned
Just
it?
because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor.
Yeah, my meal.
If you got no
Hell,
one
I
to
can't
lean
even get
on,
Nevin to
that's
sprout.
when you know you hit
Maybe
rock
try
bottom.
fennel then. That'll even grow some concrete. I'm fed up with farming.
Looking at all the dead people,
It says here they're missing.
same difference.
They never find them anyway.
Now then, why the board?
It's been 15 years. Many people disappeared back then. My neighbor lost his 2 kids. But life goes on. Except, nobody has the courage to take those photographs down. But it's hopeless. Since there are no night runners, the search always ends the same.
Those night runners. Tell me about them.
What's there to say? Nearly all of them are dead. When they were around, they were the only ones not afraid to go out at night. They rescued those who didn't manage to get to a shelter. But of the entire group, only a few survived, including Frank, their former commander. Once upon a time, he was great. Now, he drinks himself into a stupor at his place in the Central Loop. Hard to say how much longer he'll be around.
Have you heard of kids who were in the GRE tests?
Huh. And who wasn't in the tests? The young, the old, the blind, the deaf. Everyone came to find a vaccine. Some for cash, others to cheat destiny and not get infected. But that was the devil's bargain of Villador. Walled in with the plague, but given the chance to be the ones who gave the cure to the world. Well, the virus won. The study was eventually discontinued. And the children? Officially, no one tested on children. Human rights and other crap.
And unofficially?
And unofficially. Apparently, some of the kids were taken out of the city. The rest, well, they just scattered around the city, abandoned. If the infected didn't get them, then hunger or darkness did.
When did all this happen?
A long time ago. Looking at you, you were still a kid yourself. Once upon a time, I came across 2 of them, 2 girls. They were 5 or 6 years old, and it looked like they hadn't eaten for a month.
What were their names?
I don't remember. I threw them some old bread and took off because they were shaking as if they were about to turn. Red eyes, swollen veins. I don't know what they were giving them there, those psychos from the GRE.
Where are all these kids at now?
After all those years, most of them are probably dead. If someone got luckier and is still wandering around, they would probably be in the Central Loop. More peacekeepers there. Easier to survive.
Someone must know more.
Why? The past is the past, and there's no point in dredging it back up. Everyone has their own problems. Here and now, Pilgrim. Everyone fights for themselves.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade of the center.
Find something you like in the Bazaar?
People seem to like him.
Not the one who killed him.
Howdy. Nice to see a new face.
Several times, and for a PK, he seemed accessible to me.
Maybe that was his problem. Ader must have been pleased.
Well, if he was, he didn't show it.
When I die, I want to be burned to ash and scattered on the street with the rest of my family.
Why would you even
say something like that.
Just kidding. You two are a match made in heaven.
He'd come over to see us next week.
If you promise Karen won't pull out the family album.
I can't promise that.
But we can't avoid that.
What about an electric fence?
They don't believe
We'll figure something out.
You sure did. You work too much.
When I die, I want to be burned to ash and scattered on the street with the rest of my family.
Did you know that this city nearly burned to the ground in 1772? Middle it all up. Well,
Do I
not
know?
that it lasted for very long, obviously.
Knew this guy in Hellfield who removed his biology to see what would happen.
I'm gonna have to get going, but it's been really nice talking to you.
When they realized the shit was gonna hit the fan.
Really?
Gotta look
No
inside
one
the
ever
others to
told me
find
that.
I don't believe it. So, I was thinking, what would you say about meeting up tomorrow?
Somebody's got to do something about the situation.
Yeah. Thanks for offering.
I'd love to meet up with you. Tomorrow works. Really? Mm-hmm. And what did you think? No, nothing. Great.
Hey, back off.
I keep telling everyone we should be getting ready for winter.
Got a gig as a finisher tomorrow. Someone's got to take care of the biters roaming the streets around the Bazaar at dawn. Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile.
Aren't you an optimist? I don't know what to do with myself. Pilgrim, I haven't read a book for so long. I don't know if I have the patience.
There's not enough nitrogen. You have to improve your soil profile first.
I'm fed up with farming.
Unfortunately, nothing good.
Everything all right?
No, it's grilled. The goat is grilled. I'm such an idiot.
What happened?
I must have overcalculated the voltage.
See? He's useless.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I could get it so wrong.
I told you it would be a waste of time.
Why? I don't think so. This is very... It has big, huge...
You're saying it has potential?
Potential, yes. It could be an effective weapon.
A weapon?
It's a ready formula. If you just use it on a weapon, it could raise your odds against turned creatures. The brave goat gave its life to science. There's dinner for everyone. And you? I take you as, and pronounce you,
Craftmaster? Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk later. Come, Vincenzo.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. If it's not strong enough, come round to my Craftmaster workshop.
Sure, thanks. Just, watch yourself out there, okay?
No worries, friend.
Apparently there are folks using infected livers for medicine. Disgusting.
Finally found a great place to live. Right above a damn dark zone.
Wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. It's about the only time I smile. And then I see the goddamn UV lights.
You look like someone in need of the best. A pleasure, my boy.
Find something you like in the bazaar?
You have such well-kept hands.
No one ever told me that.
I don't believe it.
Sorry. No, no. Not at all.
because of the elephant sounds the infected outside make.
Don't stay out too late.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
Don't you have things to do? Move along, please.
No need to be shy.
Do tell all your friends, huh? Here, I sell the real deal.